across Africa, there's a new revolution. The world is moving towards using technologies, using energies that are clean and pure, and one that is natural. We've seen cases here in Kenya, Uganda, Tanzania. When you're talking about East Africa, North Africa, and all other places in the continent and outside, where the shift is happening, where individuals are becoming aware what they're using. Is it sustainable? Is it helpful? Is it something that they can be proud to say that I'm doing it for my family, for my business and the planet? I'm talking about the movement of clean energy, renewable energy, and technology that supports sustainability. Welcome to the Green Energy Show. I'm your host, Chemtai Kiri. In this program, we'll be talking about this conversation. How are people moving towards the use of energy that is sustainable, and which technologies are sustaining that? We'll speak to business people, entrepreneurs. We'll speak to organizations that have moved towards this movement of energy that is clean, that is pure, one that is able to sustain even as the world is moving forward. We are looking at technologies that are able to ensure that if you're having a panel like a solar panel, what are some of the gadgets that you need to have? Which battery do you want to use, so that you are well aware if you're going to invest your money in moving towards sustainability, you want to have something that is going to take you far and wide, not a one-off thing, right? If you're investing money on something, it has to take you all the way. So in every episode, we are going to be looking at this conversation, just trying to identify who, where, and how are we seeing these sustainability technologies. Are we seeing whether it's coming to solar energy, wind power, hydrology, and all those things. I've actually heard there's biomass as well. I don't know when and where we are going to get that, but I'm really excited because this information is not just about me, it's about you as well. Once you're aware and you know exactly what is needed, then it becomes easier for you to make the shift. Yeah. Today I'm coming to you live at the Megatank Kenda Solar. Here we're starting our first episode where we'll be speaking to the manager, engineers and the team at the Mega Mat system, who are the ones powering this program of the green energy, just to understand, hey, with the first episode, let's see exactly where this technology is being worked for. And here we are on our first ever episode, really excited to be taking through the conversation of clean energy takeover. And where best to start than here at the Megatank Kenda Solar, where everything is taking place. I'm really excited to be joined here by the team. We have the manager, we have the engineer and the salespeople right here to show us exactly what they do. And of course, when we talk about having clean energy transition and you having to take it, whether you're in school, you're at home or you're at the farm, it starts from somewhere. And I'm really excited to be here just to take you through the conversation and understand what happens before the machine turns from having it in the workshop straight to where you're using it. And I'm really excited to be here today so that we can have this conversation and understand, when you're talking about Megatank being all in one system, what exactly you do, right? So I understand you have the presentation to tell us what exactly you're doing.
Yeah, this is Florian from Megatank. I'm the technical manager. And right now, I'm gonna show you all about Megatank CNI solution. So first is application. So for Megatank CNI product, what we can use, where is our application? Then all can be like remote village, school, shopping mall, office building. And there are so many cases I'm desperate to want to show you. So right now, just let's cut to the product. So for product, we mainly have three models: 2550, 50-100 to 139. So let me explain to you what this number means. The first number means that the AC output is like 25 kilowatt. And behind this 25 is the battery capacity, like 50 is 50 kilowatt hour. So right now for 2550, we have indoor system and outdoor system. And then for 50, 100, we also have indoor system and outdoor system. And the last one is 100 to 39. This is equipped with 100 kilowatt AC output PCS, and then with 239 kilowatt hour battery. So all of these can directly connect with solar panel, which make you feel Hakuna Matata. So let's directly cut to the cases we already done. So the first I want to show you is China Square current. So this is really a big mode. And for this big mode, it mainly working during the daytime, mainly from 9 a.m. to 8 p.m. You know, in the past, they need to use 1,000 kilowatt hour electricity every day. That's a huge expense cost. For us, what we install is using our first generation 100 to 15 to make them cooperate with the solid inverter. Every day, this system can generate at least 0.8 megawatt hour. So, which actually costs saving them a lot. And right now, they just love it. So, what we're gonna show you is the expense. For this system, including everything, EPC, solar panel, material, and the cost, how we pay back is less than 2 years. But remember, Megatank provide all the product with 5 years of warranty. Means that you can pay back like 2 times and more. And for this system right now, already running more than a year right now without any issues. So what next we wanted to show you is another cases, Shujia mode. This system is also same as the China Square current. Right now it's running more than 2 or 3 months, supporting every shop using clean energy and also actually saving them a lot. And the next one we wanted to show you is Moja EV charge station. So this one difference is that we use solar panel as the shader. We do some car park with them. And at the same time, the company can use this free energy to charge the EV charge car. And then at the same time to support their home use, no more load. And then the rest, this one is the factory cases we wanted to show you. Do you know that Taifu Tire? Their factory right now have 2 boreholes using 3 of our 100 system. You know that for the technician people, what is the most difficult part for the system? We would say it was inductive load and all of these motor things. But for this system, 3 of them, they are purely inductive load and sometimes can be more than 40 kilowatt. So that's a huge challenge. And for this system also, for these cases, they also running almost a year right now without any issues. And all the customer wanted to see these cases. And then after seeing this, they just think, Megatank, I trust you for inductive load. That's the big challenge for our system. But right now, they're okay. So the rest cases we wanted to show you is about hotel. This hotel also similar with the same one, also near Cajado. But the rest is all school. We are the school expert for it. With another company, we have done more than 100 school projects right now, from the east to near Nairobi, even to the Mombasa. One of them is like Buteria Girl High School. So for this one, we install 100 to 15. Right now, also running more than a year without any issues. The school and all the students are satisfied with it. And I think that's all. For this CNI product, Megatank, I think, is actually taking lead for this market.
Very, very interesting. I've seen that Megatank has installed in malls.
Yes.
We've seen schools and even home, right?
Yeah.
We're living in the era where there are individuals right now who are watching who've had like a small battery for the car, and then this side they have a small panel for their home. With Megatank Kenda Solar, where you have all system in place, yeah? How is that different, where you can have everything that powers the house and the car and everything? How does it work?
You know, in the past, the market mainly develops small capacity, like 5 kilowatt hour, 10 kilowatt hour. But right now, what we want to focus on is that to support the bigger area, bigger system, more, and even the bigger things. Even come to megawatt hour, we still have a solution for that. But right now, what we find that the markets mostly desperate to want is median these cases like 25 to 500 kilowatt hour right now. No matter hospital, hotel, or supermarket, they all have the need. And right now we focus on it. We're actually trying to make progress. Yeah, we stand together, we will be better.
Yeah. There are people who are running these big businesses or even small, right?
Yeah.
Someone has their hospital or a school or even their home, and yet they wake up one day and they say, hey, we don't have power. You being in the business where we are talking about renewable energy and off-grid energy, what do you have to tell them?
Yeah, we have to say that in the off-grid system area, especially for right now what we are doing, is a difficult time in the past. So you know why right now, recently a year or two, right now became popular, because in the past, it's a little bit challenge for the off-grid system connect with solar panel. But right now, what we actually make progress is that this thing can actually make sure, and we actually can help them, and this thing, they are actually become reliable and can be used for several years. And for Megatank, we all using the first grid battery cells. So all can be like using 10 more years, even to 15 years normally used. Yeah. Yeah.
That is on off-grid, but there are those people who are living in city centers, right? They have access to the grid, but then they're doing their business to be reliable with high cost, you know? They have to rely on how the government is going to provide the power and all, right? Yeah. What do you have to tell that person who wants continuous, and also we are talking about clean energy, where you're saving not only on the fossil fuels, you're reducing on that, but also you have power consistently. What do you have to say about that?
Yeah, for that part, we can purely use the on-grid inverter also. We also have some kinds of solution. That's what we recommended, because right now you also know that battery cell a little bit expensive. So if you only want on-grid inverter, that's also okay. Yeah, for this system to solve their issues.
Yeah. Thank you so much. I'm really excited to speak to the engineer. I understand that I'll be going to see where some of the machines you've shown here within the space where I can see them. Yeah. What can I see here?
No matter in Transcale Current or Shujamo, they are all nearby Nairobi. Or even we can go to San Kajiado, there's Borehole Hotel, and there are so many schools in the west and east, and also near Nairobi. We can show around and see.
What about here where we are? I'm seeing a lot of machine with danger and all that. What are those? Am I going to speak to an engineer who can explain it to me?
Yeah, we can. Yeah, let's introduce Martin. Yeah, to show us about our 50, 100. Right now, we have one system here. Yeah.
Martin, I'm really excited to see some of the machines that you have here. I understand that Kenya has different needs, you know?
Yes.
It depends with where you're going to understand the type of machines that you're offering, right?
Yes.
This is the container solution?
This is the container solution.
Okay.
So for Megatank, we usually do two models. There's a residential application, and also there's a commercial industrial application. So this one is a commercial industrial application. So it is a container solution containing 50, 100. So 50 kilowatt inverter and then 100 kilowatt hour lithium battery. So the smallest is 25 kilowatt inverter with 100 kilowatt hour. So it can be either indoor or outdoor. For this case, this one is outdoor, so it's a white one. The black one, the one that have been introduced, is the indoor application. And for this case, let me just introduce some parts, you see. So as we open it up, these are the battery modules, and most of these battery modules are in high voltage connection. And then of course you can be able to see the BMU. So this is the connection between the battery and then maybe the PCS. And then up this you'll be able to see the EMS. This is the heart of the system, whereby maybe through human interaction, you can be able to enter into the system and also be able to do configuration. And also it's the one that also manages the application of the system. And also we have the PCS. This is now the what we call the inverter. So there are two models, 25, so making it 50. And then of course there's breakers there. We have the PV breakers, the DC and AC breakers here. So this is just like component as a whole. And then inside this system, we also have a fire extinguishing mechanism for the entire body. And also inside each and every battery, there's fire extinguishing mechanism. And also there's what we call a immersion sensor. If there's water above the system, it can be able to cut off. And then also there's what we call air conditioner on the front side, back side there. So there's air conditioner that can be able to cool it if there's over temperature. Yeah.
Martin, wait. You know, you've spoken about sensors, all this, yeah? Engineer top, perfect. Someone like me and someone who's watching at home is listening is like, what is Martin saying?
Okay.
Assume I'm a 10-year-old child coming across the container solution for the first time. Tell me, what is it for? What is it used for? And why is this the powerful one that you need at home?
Okay, this is a very good question. So the first one is, we said there's a residential application product. So where we have small products like small inverters, small batteries.
For
and,
what? To use it for?
For lighting in the house.
Okay.
You can use it for fridge.
Okay.
You can use it for maybe your microwave.
Now I understand. Okay.
You can use it for other things.
Okay.
And then for big systems like this one now, you can use it for bigger application like schools, maybe lighting in schools. Maybe there's a bigger load in school, pumps in schools. There's motors, maybe such kind of loads. And also the shopping malls, we have gyms, restaurants, every equipment that uses electricity. You can be able to use it using the industrial commercial product that we have.
So what you're saying, this is industrial, like it has more energy and it's best place for those places where like it needs more power, yeah?
Yes.
Why is it special? Because me, I'm seeing lights and, you know.
First thing, it's special because of one thing, it's all-in-one product. You find that the batteries, inverters, EMS, charge controller, and everything is encompassed as one unit, coming from Megatank. So after sales and everything is from us, and also it provides enough power as required by the applicant or the client. Yes.
So if someone is watching at home right now and they have a school, yeah, they have a mall they're opening somewhere in outside Nairobi, right? And they see this, can they just come and say, hey, I want what I saw, the container solution, can I buy and go with it at home?
No, actually there is some steps which you can be able to make. So for you to attain whatever that you want to have. So let's say maybe you require 25 kilowatt inverter with a 50 kilowatt hour. So we need to come and also do sizing for you. As a technical guys, you come to us, we assess your needs, and then from there we'll be able to tell you, okay, from there we have done maybe site survey or data logging or everything we have sized for you, and we tell you, we take this one or this other model.
Okay, now I understand. Is that, because we saw the one being presented by Flores, that was for home use, you said?
Yeah,
okay.
Mostly for the one presented by Florian, mostly there was for residential, actually for commercial industrial use also, majorly in that sector.
Okay.
Yeah. But for home use, those are just small residential ones. But for bigger clients, let's say like I said, schools and everything, now you can be able to use certain systems, which are big enough to handle the bigger client or the bigger loads that you have.
Okay.
Yeah.
And it's good to have this if you're thinking of powering and yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
It's a good thing.
It's a very good thing to have this if you're powering bigger things. Yeah, so you can be able to have.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is there another gadget you want to show me?
Apart from this,
Yeah.
maybe you can just run through this one, the smallest that we have in the showroom.
Okay.
So this one is the 2550.
Oh.
This is the smallest so far. Yeah. So similar to this other one, no difference at all. So you only that the capacity is slightly less for the maybe the kind of client, the load that they have at their premises.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's so many people who come and think like I need to have solar powered in my building, in my business, but they really don't. It's for the first time they're coming across this. Yeah. So why is it important to have someone like you to go, what did you say, survey and understand what they have before? Yeah.
Okay. So I'll come to an application like, let's say we have so much, there's electricity, let's say in the urban setup, and you find that they will really want to cut on the costs. They really want to cut on the uninterrupted power, so they want to constant power. So when they come to me or they come to us, we will talk to them. What are your needs? First, what are your needs? From there, what kind of loads do you have? We can assess the loads that they have, and then from there we can have an informed decision. And then therefore maybe you can do sizing for them, and then tell them according to your needs and the size of the load that you have, these are the units maybe or the system we can give you. And then from there it will cut your cost maybe, and from maybe reduce your downtime periods and everything.
Yeah.
And of course we give them also warranties and also guarantees for the products at the same time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you, Martin.
Yeah.
According to your need and the load that you have, Megatank Kenda Solar says they have the solutions for you. I think he was speaking a little bit gibberish there when he was talking about this and that, but he's helped me understand exactly why these container solutions are very important, depending with the, what did you say, the need of the client. Yeah. Guys, I'm tired. I've spoken to engineers who are using languages I don't know from which country, you know. I've seen container solutions. I've spoken to engineers who are saying they're all on the ground. They're seeing things. They're seeing the movement that we're talking about here. You've seen the manager of Megatank Kenda Solution showing you the presentation that they have. People are moving towards that, whether it's the mall, the farm, the schools, everyone is moving there, and I'm really excited that you got to go through this journey with me. In the next episode, we'll be somewhere else. We'll be in the field, yeah? Who are these individuals who are using the technology you've seen in this episode to make it work there? So I can't wait to see you there. See you then.